Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome back, everyone, to today's Explainer. Today, we're breaking down the crucial, highly anticipated Day 5 updates for the Google and Kaggle 5-day AI agent course. If you've been following along with the daily modules, you know we've finally reached the end of the daily labs. And honestly, there's a lot of critical information we need to unpack today to make sure you cross that finish line successfully. First things first, I want to hook you instantly and relieve the absolute biggest anxiety I know so many of you are feeling right now. The final Day 5 lab, which actually asks you to host and deploy your AI agent on Google Cloud, requires a billing account. But here is the massive relief. It is completely 100% optional to pass. You absolutely do not have to put your credit card on the line to get your completion badge for this course. Huge sigh of relief, right? So here's our roadmap for today to clear up all the confusion. We'll start with the Day 5 billing warning, move right into claiming the daily badge, cover the Capstone Project and swags, tackle managing quota exhaustion, and finally wrap up with some bonus certification events. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the Day 5 billing warning. So the crucial point we need to understand is this. The final assignment originally intended for you to deploy your AI agent on Google Cloud. However, because this action requires an active billing account, which, let's be real, most learners just don't have ready to go, the course organizers intentionally marked both labs for Day 5 as optional. Why? Well, if you were to activate billing and accidentally trigger special premium features during your deployment, you could see actual, real money deducted from your bank account. Nobody wants that. To protect learners from unexpected charges, they made the step optional. You can safely skip the deployment without any penalty whatsoever. Moving right along to Section 2. Claiming the daily badge. They have made this process incredibly simple. Step 1. You literally just click the button that says Get the 5-day AI Agent Badge. Since the lab is optional, you're getting this badge essentially just by reading the page and hitting that button. Step 2. Keep an eye out for the prompt that pops up saying Check-in successful, welcome to the course. And finally, Step 3. You can go view this brand new badge shining right there on your Google Developers program profile. Oh, and remember, if life got busy and you fell behind, no worries. You can still go back and complete the previous day's assignments anytime to get caught up. Now, just in case you run into a digital glitch, because, technology, here are the troubleshooting steps directly from our source material. If you can't easily find your badge on your profile, try this alternative method. Open up the very first code lab from literally any day of the course. Scroll all the way to the bottom until you see the congratulations text. Right under there, you should see a button to View Badge. Click that, make sure you're actually logged into your Google account, and bam, your badges should appear perfectly. All right, let's shift gears to the really exciting stuff. Section 3, the Capstone Project and swags. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the stark contrast between the two different credentials you can earn here. On one side, we have the 5-day completion badge. As we just talked about, you earn this simply by reading the daily labs and clicking a button. It's fantastic for your LinkedIn. But on the flip side, we have the final Capstone badge. This one is an entirely different beast. You only earn this badge by actively building, coding, and successfully submitting the final Capstone project. It represents a much, much higher level of rigor and dedication. Let's lay out the timeline and the high stakes for this final hurdle. According to the source, the exact details of what you actually need to build for the Capstone project are expected to be announced tonight. Once they drop that prompt, you'll have an expected submission deadline of about 10 to 15 days to build your absolute masterpiece. And here is why this is so critical. The physical swags and all the special recognition are based solely on this Capstone submission. The daily badges are great, but if you want those free, physical Google Kaggle swags delivered right to your front door, this project is where you need to focus literally all your energy. And speaking of top performers, 12 to 15. I really want to build some anticipation here, because this number represents the highly exclusive elite group of people who actually won swags during the previous iteration of this course. Out of all the thousands of participants globally, only 12 to 15 individuals received the physical rewards last time. The competition is incredibly tight, guys. But please, do not let that exclusivity discourage you for a second, as our source reminds us with this fantastic quote. Randomly, whoever's project is good will get it. If you work hard, your number can come up too. I absolutely love this because it perfectly reassures us that the playing field is ultimately level. Anyone who puts in the dedicated effort, works hard, and builds a genuinely creative AI agent has a perfectly fair chance to win those swags. It is totally doable. Let's tackle a quick technical hurdle. Section 4, Managing Quota Exhaustion. System alert. Anti-gravity limits, which are the compute resources allowing your agents to run in the sandbox, are exhausting. If you're seeing errors or getting locked out of your sandbox environments right now, believe me, you are not alone. I want to acknowledge that this is a widespread issue across the entire community, as everyone pushes their agents to the absolute limit. It is a completely common hurdle right before the big finale. So, here is a highly practical workaround. Many users have totally exhausted their free anti-gravity usage limits. And because these platforms are ultimately businesses designed to encourage paid subscriptions, you need a strategy to keep moving for free. The pro tip is this: purposefully save 1 to 2 completely fresh accounts. Do not use them for your daily practice or just tinkering around. Reserve these fresh accounts strictly and only for your final Capstone Project deployment. This ensures you have the quota you need when it absolutely matters most. Moving on to our final segment, Section 5, Bonus Certification Events. While you're hyper-focused on your Kaggle course, you can actually stack some incredibly valuable freebies right alongside it. It's kind of like finding bonus levels in a video game. For instance, Microsoft is running a Fabric Day event, offering a free certification normally worth 4,000 to 6,000 rupees. This is open to everyone, but it is a limited time offer. Additionally, if you're a college student, Samsung is hosting an event where you can earn cash vouchers. It is an amazing time to be upskilling in tech, and grabbing these alongside your Kaggle credential is just a brilliant move. Which brings us to the end of our explainer. I want to leave you with this final provocative question to think about tonight. Is your final Capstone project ready to win Google's top swags? You've got the timeline, you know exactly what is at stake, and you have the workarounds for those pesky technical limits. The tools are completely in your hands. Thank you so much for joining me to break down these updates, and I literally cannot wait to see what you build.